Shy. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Cheyenne, and we garden right here in Phoenix, Arizona, zone 90, in the backyard. And today we are going to start preparing the beds for monsoon season.
And all we're going to do today is take out plants that aren't doing that well.
Yep, anything that's not growing too well, we're just going to pull them out and then amend that soil or that spot and get ready to put our transplants in.
Yep, so let's do it. Here are our transplants.
Yep, we have them outside getting acclimated to the sun so that when we have some empty spaces, we can go ahead and fill it right up.
Yep.
Oh, let me show them the fertilizer. I also put some water with a tiny bit of fertilizer, and I'm using this Miracle Grow. I like this one for the seedlings because it doesn't smell. I was using fish fertilizer before, but that stinks up the whole house. So fish fertilizer is good for outside, but if you don't want a smelly house, just use a tiny bit of this Miracle Grow. You definitely don't need a lot. Okay, so what are we gonna do today? Let's go. What are we gonna work on today? Sunflowers. Okay, go.
And then we might do that tomato.
I'm recording you. Okay. Oh, look! You stepped on my watermelon vine. Don't step on my melons. Well, it's
So
there.
we're going to take out these sunflowers.
Yes, these sunflowers are not doing that well. So, because the birds really got to them. So we're going to be just pulling them out there. And we'll go ahead and put them in the compost. And after we get the sunflowers out, we're going to go ahead and remove the mulch and put some compost down. Okay, so that was so sad. I feel so bad pulling these sunflowers out. I really love sunflowers, but they're my favorite. But the vision I had inside my head was that this sunflower patch was gonna be so beautiful, and although the flowers were beautiful, the birds really attacked the leaves and they just weren't looking that great. So I'm hoping that I still have time with this monsoon garden to put some Mexican sunflowers in there.
At the sunflowers, we can put the compost in.
Yeah, now that the sunflowers are out of that bed, we're going to go and add some compost and work it in there with the pitchfork. This garden bed is a new in-ground bed that I built barely this year, so it is really compacted with heavy clay native soil, and that's why I had sunflowers in there. My hope was that the sunflowers would put their large taproot down and kind of get this soil
a little bit loose.
Yeah, more workable for plants. And what my plan for that bed now, since sunflowers are out, is to add some Mexican sunflowers and probably some cantaloupes that will be on the end of the bed and grow out into the grass. And I think that's all I'm going to put in this bed. But we're going to do that later because our plants are still getting acclimated to this sun.
Today.
Yeah, we're done for today. It's super hot, but we were able to get all those sunflowers pulled out, and we added compost on top and got that worked into the soil. So now that bed is ready for some new plants. What is disappointing though is that when we pulled up all the sunflowers, we realized that that soil
It
was,
was really, really dry.
yeah, it was like bone dry. So one of the reasons why the sunflowers weren't doing as good as I hoped was probably me not watering it. Yeah, which is super disappointing because that was my favorite thing to grow. That's what I was most excited for this summer, was having that sunflower patch. But I think it's okay. As monsoon comes, the winds were gonna probably blow them over anyways because they weren't staked. So now this bud's ready though, and we'll go ahead and plant out something new, and hopefully that goes better for us.
Yep.